Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Undercover by Danielle Steel, performed by Alexander Cendese. To my wonderful children, Beatty, Trevor, Todd, Nick, Sam, Victoria, Vanessa, Max, and Zara, you are my greatest blessings, and I love you more than words can ever say. May your challenges be small ones, and your blessings and victories huge. I love you so much. Mommy, DS. The ideal person is not the one with whom one can be happy, but the one without whom one can't be happy. Anonymous. Marshall. Chapter 1. The birds calling to each other in the early morning just after the dawn heralded another perfect day in the lush jungle south of Bogota. Pablo Echeverria, his skin a deep tan, his eyes the darkest brown, his hair almost to his shoulders pushed back behind his ears, and his beard slightly overgrown, walked out of the hut where he and Paloma lived. She was expecting their first child, and the date was coming near. Paloma was as fair and light-skinned as he was dark, and her name suited her. In Spanish, Paloma meant dove. She was a bird of peace in the jungle where they lived and Pablo worked. He was her brother's right-hand man. Raul Vasquez Lopez was one of the most powerful men in Colombia, despite the simple way they lived. Pablo had been with him for 3 years, working his way up through the ranks since he had come from Ecuador, and gaining Raul's trust. They called Raul El Lobo, the wolf. He was cunning, daring, and quick, like a wolf. Pablo was the son of an Ecuadorian general who had been killed in a military coup, assassinated by rebels. Pablo had turned to the drug trade, and after 3 years of working on a smaller scale in Ecuador, he had found his way to Raul. And the 3 years he had spent working for him since had been a satisfying and productive alliance. Pablo and Paloma weren't married and no one cared. He was planning to marry her soon, after the baby was born. For now, he and Raul had other things on their minds. Raul liked the idea of Pablo being with his younger sister. Pablo was not only smart, capable, and trustworthy, he was a good man. Paloma had had no medical care through the 8 months of the pregnancy, but at 19 she was fine, and she was planning.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?